Now, folks, I just want to weigh in. The New York Times writes a piece called Trump and Inflation. And, of course, the gist of it is Trump policies are going to push prices higher. Trouble is, there was no inflation numbers in the entire piece. Nothing, no numbers. So let me help them. Over the 4 years of President Trump's first term, the Consumer Price Index averaged, are you ready for this? 1.9% at an annual rate. That's for the whole term. Less than the Fed's target of 2%. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. The Fed likes to target something called the Personal Consumption Deflator, PCE. That, under Mr. Trump, came in at 1.6% at an annual rate. So, if Trump policies held down inflation below the Fed's target in his first term, and he pursues similar policies to rejuvenate the economy in his second term, somebody's got to tell me why there's going to be higher inflation. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't it Joe Biden that had the inflation problem? That never entered into the New York Times story. So, Bidenflation, measured by the CPI, 6% at an annual rate over his 3 years. And the level of the Consumer Price Index jumped 18%. And, of course, individual prices like groceries up 20, gasoline up 25, all that continues to plague middle-class working folks today. Even though the overall inflation rate has finally eased down from 9%, prices remain very high. We will talk about Wendy's in just a few moments. By the way, during President Trump's term, consumer prices over the entire 4-year period increased only 7%. So the New York Times is on pretty shaky ground for all this. Here's another point. Drill, baby, drill. The average oil price during Mr. Trump's term was $53 a barrel. Under Mr. Biden, it has been nearly $80 a barrel. Responding to high oil prices, mainly resulting from Biden's war against fossil fuel, oil production recently has finally gotten back to 13 million barrels a day, which was the pre-pandemic peak under Mr. Trump. But without the socialist Green New Deal and all kinds of limits on leasing and drilling, oil production should have gone up to at least 15 million barrels a day. But the point here is that Trump's unlocking the oil spigots, which he will resume in his second term, kept energy prices historically low, and these low energy prices permeate the entire economy. In other words, New York Times, counter inflation. And then there were Trump's supply-side tax cuts for individuals, corporations, and small businesses. Those are inherently counterinflationary by providing new investment incentives to produce. The increase in capital investment and productivity, which is output per hour, well, that generated higher real wages for the whole workforce, but at the same time held down prices. Trump will likely extend and even expand his successful pro-growth tax cut policy in a second term. And then there was the Trumpian deregulation. For example, between 2017 and 2019, the Trump administration cut nearly 8 regulations for every new significant reg. Slashing costly and burdensome red tape helped unleash entrepreneurial production and new business formations. That's counterinflationary, another supply-side triumph. Even Mr. Trump's push for tough, fair trade deals, including the increase in tariffs on China, had virtually no inflationary impact. Despite all the screaming from conventional economists, the reality is the Chinese companies had to cut their margins in order to swallow tariff penalties on their unfair trading practices. And you know what? Other trade deals like USMCA or Japan and South Korea, well, they actually lowered tariffs for the most part. Trump's trade defense of American workers did not lead to higher inflation, as so many people guessed wrong. Finally, look for a second Trump administration to be much tougher on federal spending. After watching Joe Biden's $6 trillion assault, and that's heading for $50 trillion in marketable federal debt. Also, get ready, the Trump administration is likely to push for executive budget impoundment authority, another weapon to cut spending. What the New York Times never seems to understand is that supply-side policies that enhance production and investment, along with a shrinking role for government, is inherently counter-inflationary. And as far as Mr. Trump is concerned, he did it once. He's raring to do it again. All right, that's my lip. I try to be helpful to the New York Times whenever I possibly can.